Welcome to the stream, guys. How's it going? Another day, another account takeover action. How you doing? How you doing? Today, I think we only have a couple of free account takeovers, if I'm not mistaken. So it should be pretty chill. Let me just fix up the camera a wee bit. Something like that. Okay. So, yeah, how you guys feeling today? Anniversary and whatnot? All the good stuff? Yeah, face reveal stream. Good old face reveal stream. More like hair reveal stream. It's looking alright. Still a little bit reddish here and there, but this is only the beginning of the recovery. The scabs and shit are gone. So, yeah. Okay. I am eyeballing a little bit of rewards from the Soul Chase tournament. I'm not sure I will be getting much. I only have like 10-ish small ones. I really seriously doubt I'm gonna get 200 points out of them, but I'm gonna blast them anyway while we have the increased odds. 2 more minutes of them. So yeah, let's see what that has to say. Another 6-star mythical, no doubt. No such luck. Lego me, dude. Mythical, 3-star Garol, legendaries raining. Nothing too fancy in terms of rarities, but more like in terms of quality. But we got ourselves some decent stuff. Let's see the hot singles. 5. Piss. 5 or 6, come on. Increase odds me, dude. Ya motherfucking bitch. It is what it is. Another freaking rare. Well, we gave it the good old try. I'm not gonna be buying anymore. This crap, we definitely got baited by this shit last time. There's much better offers in the shop right now, but I wanted to blast through for the video, so there's that. Spot number 12 does not help me much. I'm like 100 plus points away from getting a wee bit of gems, but it's really not worth it, breaking my back for it. Yeah, keep at it, man. It's gonna happen. I got baited into wasting a lot more energy than I was looking forward to for Spooter, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Right, while we're waiting for the spider to get clapped, let's see who are we taking over today. Taking over. What seems to be the fuck today? It's doing good, David. It's doing good. Still a little bit of bruising here and there, a little bit of thinning, but all around the top half, which we did the most work on, looks a lot better. A lot better, and the real effect is gonna really show in like half a year at least. More like 1.5 years is where the final result is gonna reveal itself, so it's gonna be a while, but it's already looking better. As long as the bruising goes away, it's gonna be good. Chance Wilk. Right, definitely gave us quite the mouthful. Correct gear to the proper champions, maximize mythic champion builds. Overall progression, have been playing for 2 months now and had never heard of Raid prior to going onto the app and downloading it. I missed the window on free champions to give me a push when starting, as I didn't know about promo codes or streamers. I just feel as though I've hit a wall and have made decent progress, but still have a lot to learn about the game. I would also like to be able to do more damage and make more progression on clan boss, especially Hydra. Thanks in advance. This is an awesome service you're providing and is greatly appreciated. I am an operations manager for a large plumbing company, and as such I'm up at 5:30 for work daily. 1 AM is going to be a tough, but I'll do my best to be up and available on this date to communicate and answer any questions you may have. Alrighty then. Let me just get the ancient shard out of the spider. Again, this was really not worth it, but at least I'm getting myself a wee bit of silver and shit, so that's something. but it really ain't. In a much deeper sense, it ain't. I'm wasting a bunch of gems and shit, but do be like that. Wait, why the fuck did you stop, bitch? Why'd you do that? Didn't I give you more shits? Yeah, sounds good, David. Gladiator. Oh, he's throwing a fireball? Didn't even pay attention. Guess he's about to do it. Yeah, that's kind of funny. Because depends on the account level, guys. Depending on your account level, you're gonna get yourself different rewards, different breakdowns, all of that nonsense. Gotta keep the game accessible for all types of players. Yeah. What is even that? Indeed. 6 days left on the Doom Tower. Make sure to get yourself all your secret rooms and farm the hardest stage of Dark Fae as you can. Ain't gonna farm itself. Grim Forest is also close to resetting, so I might do a few of that today after we're done with the takeoverage. Let's see what the second dude is having problems with. Need Hydra teams and possibly a 1k Ultra Nightmare team for Clan Boss. Alrighty then. F107? What is even that? I don't even know what that is. Oh, Doom Tower. Is that the Torment floor? Guess I'll have to wait and see. But surely if you put your mind to it, you're going to be able to figure it out. You're just probably going to have to re-gear a bunch of champions and manual the hell out of it. Shouldn't be that hard, it's just Doom Tower after all. Okay, the fusion is live and kicking. And we also have the tokens already. Pelops. Good old Pelops. That axe is definitely looking sexual as fuck. Yeah, he's a real solid champion, yeah. Attacks one enemy, has 75 chance, books to 100, decrease 50% attack debuff for 2 turns. This debuff cannot be resisted or blocked if the target's under HP burn debuff. Attacks one enemy, free turn cooldown, will ignore 50 of the target's defense if the target's under HP burn. The damage inflicted by this skill increased by 10% for every turn remaining on any debuffs on this champion, and the target stacks up to 200. Damn. If the damage inflicted by this skill is less than 50% of the target's max HP, steals all buffs from the target and places a stun debuff on them for 2 turns. These effects cannot be resisted if the target's under HP burn debuff. That's not going to be very easy, probably. Victor's Bounty. Places a 50 increase attack and a magma shield on all allies for 2 turns. The value of the magma shield is equal to 30% of this champion's max HP. He has an HP-based nuclear, so that's cool. Also place a taunt buff on this champion for 2 turns. Decrease the damage of all allies received by 20% while this champion is not under decreased defense debuff. This champion is immune to stun, HP burn, and petrification debuffs. Whenever an enemy attacks, this champion has a 100 chance of placing an HP burn debuff on that enemy for 2 turns. The chance is decreased to 50% of his champion is under decreased defense debuff, occurs once per enemy skill. Whenever an enemy attacks, this champion also has 50% chance of placing petrification debuff on that enemy for 1 turn. The chance decreases to 25 under decreased defense. Alrighty then. Cool. Looks solid indeed. Should be a good champion for most. Okay, we got ourselves a bunch of ancient shards for not a very amazing price, right? I really hate that we switched the euro on the shop. Used to be in dollars before. It was much cheaper for me. Now it ain't. Okay, the Spooter Ancient Shard is here. That was not worth it for me, but we got it anyway. If I blast a few more, I can get myself one handy energy, I guess. That's something, but it really ain't. But I guess if the guy against me does not pay attention, I can snag it. Why not? Let's try. The energy deal is very good. Those are usually decent, but they are pulling our leg with some of these, aren't, not gonna lie. Some of these are not that hot. Oh shit, am I serious using our tech in this way? I think I left him with a preset that maximizes HP burns or some shit. Or not. Maybe no. Okay. Nothing to burn. Didn't we get any promo codes, by the way? Surely we will soon. That's kind of fun, but I don't know. Probably not today. Now that you said it, it is a fun little option we could be doing now. Where is the option? Friendly battles. Yeah, perhaps. At some point we might do something like that. Anyway, let's log into the first account, Takeover account. See what is up over there. 2 months old account, but there should be some nasty stuff already from what I hear. Some mythicals and crap. Should be good. Knight of the Realm. Perhaps. At some point we might. Okay, quite a lot of things. 6 million power for a couple of months account. He has a $100 offer, so that says a lot. Mine was 50. So, yeah. Plarium Playpack. That's a fat bait. This shop is looking interesting. He has some cool stuff over there. Yeah, his offers are a lot more expensive than mine. Okay. Class of 2025 indeed. We already see some sick mythicals over there. Quite a few legendaries. He got himself Bayak. Newts on the house. Good stuff all around. Right. You can already see that some of these mythicals are not built to their full potential. This glacier a bit on the slow side. This girl is awfully slow. Yeah, well, here's our answer. Speed boosts are missing. That's a lot of stuff. Morning, speechless. Been a while. How you been? How you doing? Okay, let's see some of the other stuff we have on the account. Ultra Nightmare already wonky. That's good. Hydra is definitely not great. Same with Chimera, but for a new 2-month, 3-month-old account, it is to be expected. So yeah, let's see. They're not downing Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss here, which is a damn shame. Decent team, it seems. Doesn't have a pre-build, that's a no-no. If you don't have a build, a team build, Xeno's gonna be doing stupid stuff. Resistance Sora, not ideal. Why do we have this guy on a clan boss team anyway? We don't have increased speed on this team, so that's a big no-no. I'd say somebody like... who's a good increased speed champion on the account? I guess Hilvi? Honestly, with Hilvi on the squad, I think things are gonna be pretty nice. These two are gonna smack the damage nice and big. There's no decreased defense on the team, which is a damn shame, honestly. This girl does bring decreased defense on her other form, but it's not a very bright idea. Wait, Hilvi brings decreased defense? Oh, that's perfect then. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, pretty much, but might as well. Doesn't hurt to do it now, does it? We're never gonna be using this shit. Yeah, I'd say this team ought to get the job done nice and quick for him. Should be real good with 2 block damagers. It might need a little bit of tuning so that Alsgore blocks on the turns where this girl doesn't, but... yeah, I'd say this would be perfect. This should be fine for him. Has he done it already? Nightmare. He's done a freaky. What the fuck have you done, Steb, bro? Let me take a look at these champions real quick. Theodosia, slow as shit. Okay, I mean, let's start removing crap, because there's a lot of crap to be removed. This is useless. This doesn't help much. This doesn't do jack shit. Not great. Okay, let's start dilly-dallying. This does not help much. This one looks great. Hey, look at that, no silver on the account. Look at that, triple speed, by the way. With no silver on the account, we're gonna be screwed here, as we often are. I'm not writing these requirements on my fucking takeovers just to be wasting your time, guys. Like, if you don't give yourself the best shot for me to help you, who would? I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a ton of bad gear here. So let's do the simple testicle. Yeah, plenty of bad crap all around. Look at that. Well, it's almost like 20 mil now, isn't it? These, I don't even need to look at them. I'm just gonna check if this rolled triple speed. If it didn't, absolute sell. This I'll leave. And if any of these have a little bit of speed on them, we can roll it. This one is worth checking. Don't care about these. Don't care about those. If these have a little bit of speed, it might be worth. Test. What the fuck is happening, dude? What that had to happen today? I don't know what happened on accident. I didn't do anything. I was literally doing everything on the stream. Now it's good. It better be. Fucking better be. That was dumb. I don't need any technical difficulties in my life, especially new ones. That's never happened before. Okay, let's keep on looking at this crap. Anything with speed on stun set will be okay, no matter how bad the item is. That's super weird. I hope I never have to deal with that again, because I don't know how I fixed it. That's the beauty of it. If these have a ton of speed again, they could be salvageable. Where are you leveling these, man? What the fuck are you leveling these for? If a ton of speed here. Saves it again. Rolled a couple of speed, it's decent. We can use ore on this. We can use ore on this. Not gonna say sell the Defiance. It's lagging a bit. I have a feeling my computer is struggling for a reason. For reasons unknown to me. Let me see if I can turn some crap off. Computer does feel a little bit stuttery. Doesn't seem like it's getting too much workload, like 43%-ish. Memory's fine, GPU's fine, everything's fine. I don't see anything out of the ordinary, but I kind of feel like it is a little bit on the sluggish side. Is it still lagging? I stopped quite a few things. Internet connectivity? Well, let me not show you my IP, but let me do a quick Ookla test. This might drop the stream, we'll see. $90 megabits download speeds. It's an okay GPU. 80 plus upload speeds. Yeah, should be fine. Test. I'm back. But this is super dumb. I have a feeling that Plarium might be the culprit. Test. Maybe the new update kind of made it into a RAM hog or something. If we all know what I need to do, I need to fucking restart the computer is what I need to do, but I don't feel like it. Where was the uptime? Where's the fucking uptime? Shouldn't it say it's like hasn't been restarted in 5 business days? A restart is due. Are you seeing it somewhere? I'm not seeing it, guys. Wasn't it supposed to be somewhere around here? I don't know. Anyway, let's give it one more shot. If it fucks off, we're gonna restart, lose half our viewers, and call it a day. See how that go. Okay, let's get back to Theodosia. Let's just make her fast as hell. Speed is our priority. Any good speed boots? Oh god. These are the only speed boots on the account. This one is a goodie. Piece of shit. Well, it rolled in the worst way possible, but still. It might make the cut. What do I care about on Theodosia, honestly? Yeah, just need to make her fast as fuck. I don't even care about the rest, do I? Right, it's gonna be this crappy boot. The crappier the better. Double speed. Double speed. This guy is way too quick for his own good. And this thing. There we go, 300 speed, easy. Invalid characters, fucking bullshit. Okay, we're breaking these champions builds up. We don't care. Attack on this glove, not amazing. If we can find another glove, that'd be better, but it's not the end of the world even if we don't. He does not have a good glove anyway. Yeah, they're all horrible, so might as well be fast. Sure. Next up, Hilvi. She is slow as mud. Slow. Okay-ish. Not a single speck of speed on it. No speed on it. No. Right. For Hilvi, again, fast as fuck. The boot is not gonna be from speed set, is it? Or maybe I just grab this one and call it a day. What about this one? Has some res, has some crit. This one has a little bit of crit. A little bit of defense. It's kind of good. Honestly, Xeno can be a lot slower than everybody else. I might build her in perception. Double speed. Nah. Double speed on this ain't the worst. I actually like it. Single speed here. Good item, not for her though. This one can roll well. But it didn't. This one's for somebody else. This one looks perfect. Please speed me. Piece of piss. You motherfucking bitch. Oh, come on, bro. It's a great roll, but not what we're looking for. It's probably gonna end up on Xeno. This account is dodging speed like the plague, huh? For eel. Fusion calendar came out. Well, luckily for me, I'm not doing it. The video about it. Obviously, I'm gonna do the fusion, but not gonna be able to do a fusion video this time. There you go. Dodges the speed like there's no tomorrow. Okay, still an okay-ish fast kill V without the glyphs even. Let's see what kind of amulet we have. Banner that is. A horrible one, that's what. Oh, we have Chronophage even. That's good. Double, triple. Yes. Why am I looking at Lizard Man again? God damn it, son. These are rolling like turds. They're all pretty crap. This one is the least crap. And of course it's not for us. Couple of Chronophage pieces are perfect here for the 10 extra speeds. Let's do that then. The accuracy does leave a little bit to be desired, but once this goes up to 16 there, we're there. Okay, looks like an okay Hilvi to me. Red fragments from Alice? What? What's that supposed to mean? Cat's Gaze? Cat's Gaze is obtainable, guys? That would be insane. Let me see the level 1 fusions that we can be doing. Oh, the panda's on a level 1. That's not bad at all. Foley is not the worst. This girl is actually kind of important. Jack. Interesting. The anniversary path? Where? Oh shit. Okay, so it's old fusions you could be obtaining materials for. That's kind of insane. But this is going to be insanely expensive. 4 days, summon champions. And it does have quite a few of these champions in there, so there's that. Yeah, I guess it's gonna be pretty worth summoning on these 2x events and shit. Quite a lot of infos out there. Quite a lot of info. Okay, where were we? Let's see what the xenomorph is looking like. Crit damage gloves. Maybe we can build him into a ignore defense still. Plenty of savage crap. No boots with speed, sadly, but these attack percent boots might be interesting. Any attack chesticles? No attack chesticles, so the rest needs to be crit rate, plenty of it. This one looks good. Let's see what this looks like. Looks like shit. Garbage. That's okay. And we still need a flip and shield. Let me just put this on, so, I mean, it's not gonna work. The shield will not have any crit rate, it seems. Just see this good triple crit. Crit plus speed, not bad at all. Attack with double crit. It's kind of okay. We are going to need speed boots for sure, however. With a lot of crit too. Not a lot of crit, but crit nonetheless. Let me still see if we have some better chest with attack percent and crit. This one looks pretty nice. Dodged crit completely. Pretty crap. Guess that's the chest for now at least. And let's find ourselves good speed boots. With crit rate. That is enough. This has a little bit of accuracy to it. This will be an amazing boot eventually. That's an amazing boot right now. The fuck is this piece of shit? When this goes up, that's gonna be 16 extra speed. Still on the sluggish side, but it's actually not that bad for Xeno to be slow. A few glyphs here and there, and he's gonna be a little bit quicker. And we still have a little bit leveling to do, so there's that. The fuck is this shit? Let's see him like that for now. Ignoring defense is decent. The attack does leave a lot to be desired, but again, few levels, few glyphs. It'll get there eventually. See what the Newt's doing. He ain't doing much right now. Matter of fact, he's doing muchant. Horrible accessories. Not a single ring with defense and defense percent, like damn. Defense, no speed. Horrible accessories all around for the account. This one at least has some defense percent on it. But not really. He has a lot of defense, a little bit of speed. These are a fucking sell, man. This is definitely not for him. And try to build him in crit damage. Yeah, I'll try to build him very differently. Okay. Crit damage gloves. Let me see if we actually have some lethal. We had some pretty amazing boots. Let me just see. What kind of lethal can we have? I took a look at it, David. It kind of looks okay-ish. I don't know. We'll see. Good amount of instinct pieces, but already built some good champions with it. There's almost enough pieces for a good lethal. Man is not farming. His Dark Fae, is it? The fuck, bro? Why are you not farming your goddamn Dark Doom Tower? Spent $2,000 on the account and he's not even farming his Doom Tower, dude. Like, check your priorities, man. You cannot buy lethal gear. Fucking hell. Insane. Ignores the best free stuff you could be getting. Can't ignore the shop, apparently. Getting yourself a ton of pretty pictures is not gonna help you gear those pretty pictures, man. Start playing the game, damn it. Ugh. Let's see. We already saw that the Savage is not gonna happen for another champion, so maybe we can build him in a Relentless. Good amount of pieces on the account for Relentless. This one looks saucy. Any defense percent chest? Some crit, some crit. I'm gonna have to sell more crap on the account because we're out of silver. Ah, you piece of shit. Fucking rigged crap. This one's perfect for Newt. This one's perfect for Newt. This one's okay. Bunch of speed, let's take that. Now let's find ourselves a good crit damage glove. Preferably 6-star. A little bit of defense on this one. Our accuracy is hella low. This one looks pretty good. Speed or defense again. It's okay. And let's see a defense chest. Has to have crit rate though. These are actually looking okay. I saw a 5-star glove, which is not ideal, but still could work. Patrols a bunch of accuracy, especially. It's fine-ish. We do like to have a little bit of accuracy on him, though. Few glyph potentials here and there, I guess. I kind of like this build. The accuracy is not super essential, but landing the weaken is not bad at all. What was the last champ? Asgore. Asgore doesn't need to be anything specific. Double reflex, I guess. Could make sense. Feels like the dude thinks he's building sets with 2 pieces once he's using 4-piece sets. That could have gone better. Let me sell a bunch of crap. The account is desperately needing a bunch of speed boots, so can't sell any of those. Yeah, they're pretty sucky. 5 stars, not great. No speed on these. These are absolute shit. I'm fucking selling these, man. They're literally unusable. Could roll a lot of crits. This shield is worth a roll. Should be out in an hour or two. Shouldn't be too long now if the events are already showing. Leaving plenty of bad stuff here, if we gotta be completely honest. Triple speed still saves that. Okay, let's sell this crap. This guy definitely could be a little bit quicker than this, but it's fine-ish. Accuracy. What are we accuracying for? We ain't placing shit. Not against this boss, at least. You bought him in crit rate and you didn't give him a crit damage amulet. Triple speeds. Okay, something like that ought to do it. I mean, kinda supreme. This is not a speed tune unkillable team, by the way. It's a team that has unkillable and revive, so I think we can be pretty all over the place with the speeds. Let me try to level this thing at least. Piss. Okay. Let's take it out for a spin. I think it can work. Oh shit, he doesn't have time. There's no quick battle. Well, sad. Sad no quick battle noises. Let's put it to the test, see how it looks like. Bad affinity for Xenomorph. Let me grab a coffee while we're waiting. Is that a promo code or something once? If we can get a little bit more accuracy on the new, that'd be good. Oh. Yeah, I think it should be working from today. I'm not sure if it's live yet, though. What the fuck am I using, man? Why is this... Why the fuck is the... Predator in here? Let me see if I can get Newt a little bit accuracy. Hey, good look looking out on the... Look how many accuracy glyphs we have at our disposal, huh? Might as well give him accuracy through a bell then. Yep. Building a Newt in a Relentless was not the brightest idea in the world for Clan Boss, at least with unkillable crap, because now he's gonna get out of his unkillable at some point and die more than he's supposed to, but didn't have anything amazing to do, and look at him go right now. 2 million on turn 2, definitely looks saucy. Do we have Smite on this Xenomorph? No, we have fucking Crushing Rend. Smite on Newt at least, but that's not a very bright idea. I'd rather have it on Xenomorph, I'd say. Can't redeem promo code champions. Have you had raid on that phone before? It's only for new players from what I know. Get your mom's phone or something and install raid over there. Create yourself the account from a promo code link and use the promo code section, and that ought to be better. You can definitely check out my promo code if you are wanting to support the channel for free, and I gotta say the promo code is definitely one of the best out there, if not the best. Some pretty sick champions for ya. It does work on iOS, Kevin. Oh, you mean you can't find the promo code section? That's an easy fix. There's a website for that. There you go, bud. Promo code section for you. That went off sync for unkillable crap. New dealing 1 milli is definitely pretty cool. Did that work for you, Kevin Lee? Theodosia's picking up the pieces nicely, but let's see for how long. Surely it's gonna go out of sync at some point. It's not a wonky or anything like that, but with the gear we have on the account, it's gonna be a while. Champions are not enough alone. There's surely a speed tune with all of these unkillable idiots. But, God knows, I'm not smart enough to figure that one out for, untested comps like this. How many hours until... When did you create the account, Kevinly? I think you have 48 hours, or 24 hours, since creating the account. So if that's the case, you might want to create yourself a new one and do it instantly. Ah, shit. Both the fucking revivers dying at the same time, that was dumb. Oh well. Still, looks like a guaranteed 4 key for the guy, which is something. Surely we can do a better job at it, but we had to spend most our time... Yeah, look at this, we don't even have this girl's boots leveled. She's already at 300-ish speed, so that's kind of nice, but... What the fuck did he deal 76 million? Why is this saying... Does this really do it commutatively? That's a word. Isn't it supposed to be from a 1 key? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, the account is definitely pretty monstrous. I didn't have enough time, or silver, to really look at his secret. From the looks of it, obvious he's not crit capped. The crit damage can be a lot higher. The attack can be a little bit better, that's for sure. Why the fuck do you have defense? Fucking gloves, my guy. HP fucking chest, what the hell, bro? Defense boots. I guess he just slapped in all the mythical Slayer gear on the guy and pretended it's good. It's not. You can definitely do a much better job. This is nonsense. This is freaking nonsense we're seeing. There's no good boots on the account from Savage. Okay, these accessories. At least. Yeah, that Savage build is not looking good. I would look for happiness elsewhere, but we don't have the silver, nor the time, nor the good gear to actually build Sequent the way he's supposed to. You want crit damage gloves, attack percent chest, speed on the boots, and a ton of crit rate on everything, so you can actually get the 100 crit rate while having crit damage gloves. This is crit damage already. If it was 60, it's even better. So, yeah, it's gonna be a while till you build this guy the right way, but he needs tons of attack, crit damage, and crit rate. That's not a 1 key. Yeah, it wasn't. Was far from it. Okay, that's about it for this account. Let's go for the next one. See what that do. Any day now. The mic is not lagging anymore, right, guys? I don't know what that was about, but it was dumb. Yeah, Yeah, seems like it, Ains. Seems like it. Alrighty, Guac. Let's see if we can log that account. We can, and we did. Let's see. Let me take a look at the path again, sure. So we're getting points through sacred shards, void shards. Yeah, basically if you have a lot of sacred shards, this should be easy for you. Gives it all a lot of relic stuff. We start off with 0 keys. And we need all 4 keys in order to actually unlock the epic champion, so that's going to be expensive. Let's do a quick little breakdown, shall we? Let's do a quick little breakdown. Okay, here we already paid 2 keys, so we only need this 125 twice. Here we need, again, about 700. Kind of expensive, yeah. Okay, in the middle half we need 300, 3,000 more like it. 3,000 and 15,000, damn. A bit expensive in it. Okay, so here's the math for the... Here's the math for all of the champions. $63,000, dudes. 14 sacred shards. With 14 sacred shards, you get to get all the champions. As for ancients, what's that gonna be? 300. Bruh, give me the fucking number. 210. It's kind of alright. Not the best, not the worst. And this is only up until here. All of the 4 keys and all of the champions in the middle. If you want to keep on going lower and lower, quite the Excel whiz. Yeah, something like that. If you want to be getting these mats, that's where it starts becoming quite expensive. This border looks pretty nice. I will probably be going for a lot of this. These maps. Yeah, let's go, man. Pretty expensive mythical materials, but let's not forget you can't get these no more. These are the ones from Alice, so if you want to guess the cat's gaze, this is your best shot. I'll just slim to 0, but you could be skipping some of this. You could be skipping a little, but you probably cannot skip the whole thing. Is the calendar out already? It is. 50 minutes ago. Here's the event. 2, 4. So yeah, we're getting 2 out of the anniversary pack. And 1 out of the anniversary path. So you can either get all 4 of the rares, or you can go double rare from this anniversary path and the epic, and if you get the epic you can skip 4 of the events for the Sunken Sentinel. So we're gonna have a grand total of 16 Sunken Sentinels and 1 Tide Master Dexicos. So yeah, if you get Tide Master, that's basically -4 of the rare ones, so you can entirely skip a champion chase tournament, I'd say. So it's probably worth it going for this one, guys. It is quite the decent time to be pulling Ancients and Sacred Shards once you have the events going, but it's definitely not very cheap. Right now we have 2 legendaries out of the Ancient Shards. Would be nice to get yourself a Ferrol, you can get yourself a Geo, a Toragi, heck even this guy if you're missing the fusion, and this new girl is also looking pretty spicy. So yeah, I would be pulling on my account until we can grab ourselves an Ancient double legendary. And on the last day of the path, we're also going to have the same thing for Sacred Shards, so be on the lookout for those. I'll be blasting on both of them. But it is going to be quite expensive. Anyway. Let's go ahead and see what we can do for this account. About 3 milli power, good amount of silver, so we can actually do some stuff. Ask himself Joanne, that's insane. Class of 2022 though, so it has been a while. Demon Lord perhaps is figured out already. Probably not. Let's see, he needs a 1 key. No quick battle yet, yeah. Yep, Saturday. Saturday was it? Yeah, I think it is. In 3 days, yeah. Joanne is okay-ish. Bro, my fucking internet feels so freaking slow. Why are you loading this fucking slow, bitch? Fucking garbage, dude. Page can't be reached. There's probably a way to get an unkillable team on this account in it. With Helicat. Shouldn't be too hard. Has Man-Eater on the team. Skull Crusher in here. Bat. What the fuck, man? These were supposed to be Helicat teams. Okay, and there it is. Doesn't look very consistent. I don't know. It's probably best if we just build him something okay-ish. This guy built for Arena or something? Or the crit damage, bro? Huh. I don't know what this guy's built for. It ain't for clan boss. Jones built for PvP. Pretty slow in it. Yeah, I did. You can watch the stream 15 minutes ago. Let's try and fix up this xenomorph. This looks good, but let's see. That accessories. The amulet is not top tier either. Guess we'll bring this one back, but it's pretty garbage. The accessory situation is not looking great on the account. Good amount of cruel pieces, literally not a single champion using any of them as a red flag. Almost nobody on Savage either. Do we have lethal? A little bit. This one looks usable. Okay-ish. Okay-ish. Motherfucking bitch. We go like this, we could build him in a crit to raid gloves. And that ought to do it. Maybe from Cruel. Crit rate with a lot of attack ain't the worst. With a lot of crit damage ain't the worst. That's decent. And speed boots, of course. A bit on the slow side, but definitely looks okay. Triple speed on that is lovely. Let's leave it like this for now. No need to level up too much more, but yeah, this looks like an okay Xeno build. Was this girl rockin'? She looks okay. What about this girl? Slow as shit. That's not hers. Neither is this. It's not amazing, but it's already much better. This one looks crap. Just for the sake of the 10 speed. Not sure. We'll find soon enough. Okay, not the fastest out of the lot, but 250 is respectable. Bringing Hellcats and building champions in Relentless, not the brightest idea I'd say, but it's something I guess. This is not a bad idea indeed. This thing being this slowed out. It was giving him 8 speed actually. Guess I'll allow it. Or we could just do these two. I don't know about his Joanne. There's definitely a 1 key potential for the account. There's Sand Devil potential for the account. Who's gonna be the damage dealer though? Xeno? Maybe Ezio. Not a good amount of regen gear on the account. I've done miracles with less. Not like this. Horrible. You motherfucking bitch. Pretty bad. Pretty bad, not gonna lie. When did you create your new account, Kevin? Has to be less than 48 hours since creation of the account to work. Does need masteries. Oh boy. It has to be less than 48 hours since you have created the account. So when you create the account, first thing you do is check the redeem section. If you've done it from a device that hasn't had raid before, and it's less than 48 hours in, it should work. Don't you just love it when this shit happens? Isn't it so fun? Surprisingly decent stats for no masteries yet. The speed needs to get bumped with a few glyphs here and there, but all around it does look like this will be able to do Sand Devil real soon. Yeah, looks decent. Ezio not dying is not a... makes him not a good champion here, so we're probably gonna... use Xenomorph instead. This is gonna take a lot. Don't have Brimstone on him, so yeah, Xeno would definitely be the better choice. Let's just fuck off out of this and do that. Oh, good. I botched it. Xeno should be opening with the A1. And the frickin' Brimstones, bitch. This Xeno also does look like he's gonna die in the worst possible way, which is right now. Okay, that was good actually. The Near East passive was just about to get ready. Brimstone really refuses to land, huh? Funny that. He does have accuracy. And you don't need accuracy for Brimstone. Right? I never thought you did, but could be wrong as I often am, but I think you don't. You do? Okay. But obviously we do have the accuracy because the poisons are landing. The Brimstone hasn't landed a single time though. Well, there's the Brimstone at least. The Brimstone instantly landed when I allowed Xeno to attack with his A3, but when we are attacking with the A1, it ain't landing. It's kinda odd. Yeah. There is a pattern here. Would be a lot cooler if we had a better champion instead of Xeno here, like a Ninja, Newt, Marius, but no such luck. Acrisia, max HP champions, yeah. There we go, finally landed. It's a 5-star too. Yeah, HP burn champion would also be a good idea. Even Fharakin the Fat might be doing this a little bit faster. Again, insta Brimstone when I let him do the thing with A3. He does have Fharakin at a 5-star. This girl can do it even. This guy's booked out. Not the best build, but I'd say the Brimstone's gonna be faster. Good news, it's full auto as is. I had to manual it just because I forgot to turn off the A2 and the A3. I had only A2 turned off. Should be about a 3 to 4 minute run. Yeah, pretty much, Neo. Pretty much noon. It's a good chance, but it's gonna be quite expensive, but it's a top tier relic. You have a 50-50 chance to get the hammer. Actually, it's a 25% chance. You have a 50-50 chance of it being from the Alice relics, and a 50-50 chance, if it is from the Alice relics, for it to be the hammer. So it's a 25% chance. More like it. Not the worst thing in the world, though. Like, 25%, it's much better than 0% chance forever. If I didn't have a single hammer on my account, I'd definitely go for it. I have 3 of them, and I'd still go for it, probably. That says a lot. And while you're on the way down there, you're also going to be able to pick up the legendary materials, which is also another minuscule chance of that happening for you. It's not cheap, but if you have the shards, if you're gonna be pulling for the event anyway, you might go for it. If not, then yeah, it's definitely far from guaranteed. Good old gamble Shadow Legends. Yeah, but you have a 50-50 chance to be pulling from the regular group. And then a 50-50 chance out of those two. Go to the crafting page. Use materials from any non-basic relics, and you're gonna see it's a 50-50 chance for them to be basic relics. I'm gonna show you real quick. When you're crafting from any non-standard group relics, you always have a 50-50 chance of crafting from the standard group relics, guys. Go to your relic crafting page and look at it. I'm gonna do it for you. see? 50% chance for Grim Force, 50% chance for basic bit shit. This is the basic bit shit. Wand of Submission, Aspect of Seraph. And if we're talking about the event shit... Where the fuck's the event shit? Yeah, 50% chance for Cat's Gaze, 50... Okay, 33, it's only a hot single, actually. You're not wrong. Didn't realize Alice Adventure did not have a second legendary. So yeah, 33% chance-ish. Not the worst. I'd go for it. If I had the shards, I'd go for it, and luckily for me, I do have the shards. Okay, the man can keep on blasting on Sand Devil for Sand Devil 25. We do need masteries on Aniri. We can level up all of these at the top. We can glyph out a little bit of extra speed, and this relic can go up to 12. And that ought to be enough for her to be even tanking on 25, even though the gear we have on her is absolute shit. Ascending these into extra HP defense speed could help. That kind of stuff, but for the most part, it is basically doable, and at some point, Xeno is going to need about 150 more accuracy. Not the hardest out of the lot. Let me take a quick gander at what kind of Hydras he's eyeballing. It's more than 33% chance. It's a 50-50. Yeah, it's actually a 50-50, guys. You're not wrong. It's a 50-50 because there's no other legendary in there. So it all comes down to it landing on the correct group. So yeah, 50-50 chance. It kind of is. Why wouldn't it be 50-50 in that case? Aside from it being the mythical, I guess. But 45% chance, let's say. Which is definitely sounding a lot better. I mean, I would not lose any sleep over getting a mythical instead of Cat's Gaze. Cat's Gaze is a mythical in disguise, but a mythical is a mythical without a disguise, so there's that. I'd say it's worth. I would say we have seen worse things. These provokers are not the best out of the best. But we do need a provoker for sure. Maybe even two of them. This guy decreases speed, this girl decreases speed, both give ally protection, they're kind of the same champ. Seeker would be definitely worth it on the team. Yeah, honestly, some like this. We'll go for decreased defense and block buffs. Mickey would be nice. I don't know, Gabriel. You might be right, you might be wrong. Honestly, I'm kind of shocked we are seeing it right now. Especially some of them, because they are IP related. So is Alice, but I think it's not a patent IP related issue in that case. Rector Drath is very important in here for the Perfect Veil shit. Well, we have this girl for the Perfect Veil shit. One more damage dealer ought to do it. It's not gonna be the best team. We don't even have a good increased speed champion for crying out loud. I don't know, it's kind of all over the place, isn't it? He has Elva? I mean, he does, but it's not a great Perfect Veil. But maybe we gotta use her instead, because there's simply not enough damage if we don't. I don't see an amazing damage dealer on the account for Hydra either, though. Guess Alice, but doesn't sound too great now, does it? Something like this. No Tramail. This guy could be in a Reflex and a Relentless, basically boost the shit out of people and also provoke. Ugo could be in a Cursed set. This guy needs to get built. This guy's whatever. This girl's whatever. No cursed pieces? Not a single one? Not a single cursed piece? Are you fucking kidding me? You have yourself avenging and shit, but no cursed? Well, that sucks. Farm yourself some cursed items, man. Cursed is a good set. Make no mistake. In that case, just build her fast, but without Hex on the team, you're gonna fuck around and find out real freaking fast. Decrease defense Hex. $100 Hex placement, but nothing else fancy. This is not bad at all. Maybe instead of Ugo. But in that case, the healing might fall. I don't know. Curse set on Ugo would be the easy fix here, but if you don't have that, you could just put Marinix and pray that Elva is gonna provide enough healing for these. We also have Leech out of this guy, we also have Islin. Maybe. Maybe it will be enough. Some like this, perhaps. I don't know. Some along those lines. Anyway, I think that's gonna be enough for this account all around. Wow, what an actual deal, guys. 2 for the price of 2. Amazing. You can only buy it once, though. Don't spend all your money on one place. Damn. Quite the anniversary gift, that one. Piece of shit. Okay, let me hop on my account again. See what we have over there. Yeah, I don't have that offer I saw on some other people's accounts. Not that it was good, but it was looking interesting. It was looking different. How's it going? No thumbs? Yeah, it's not a very great path all around, but it's not that expensive. 14 sacred shards get you the 2 rares plus epic, which is not the best, especially given for anniversary and whatnot, but I don't know. Definitely one of the events ever. Yeah, we have this as well. Yeah, at least these are on the same path. The cool thing is you also have 40% chance of getting yourself a legendary out of the 100 Lego mats. And again, it's gonna be a 50-50 for you to get the cat's gaze if you do indeed go for that. But kinda expensive in it. Kinda expensive in it. Okay, let me actually quickly record a video. Maybe also do the math for getting the relic materials as well, which is pretty worth. So 6,000, 15,000, 10,000, which is nice, instead of 20. And 30 flipping thousand for the mythical materials. All around, that's gonna be 13 more sacred shards, guys. Insane. Yeah, all around, it's gonna be like 28 sacred shards if you want to get yourself all of these, as well as these materials. Yeah, there's gonna be 1+1 on the weekend as well, but for now we have 1+1 on ancient shards, which is also not the worst, but it's gonna be like 210 ancient shards if you want to get yourself the epic alone, and about 200 more if you want to get the crafting materials too. If you want to get the border as well, it's gonna be even more expensive. Yeah, let's do a quick little recap on all of this. Let's do a one-shot, guys. Welcome to another video, guys. The new path event just came out, and we can be blasting a lot of ancient shards right now for the 1+1 event, which is kind of worth it. So yeah, in this video I'm gonna do a quick breakdown on the event path, which is looking a little bit too expensive if you ask me, but we have some pretty amazing rewards, including relic materials for things we're not supposed to be able to get relic materials for anymore, but we indeed do. And we're also gonna have ourselves 2 other rares for the fusion. 2 out of 16 you're going to need in total, and also 1 of the epics, which basically allows you to skip 4 events, giving you 1 of the rares each. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget you can check me out live on stream each Tuesday and Thursday for free account takeovers, as well as paid ones. If you want to support the channel for free, you can download raids from my premium download link out of this QR code right here. And right now my premium promo code is actually giving you guys Tholin Foulbeard, as well as amazing epics like Stagknight, Fharakin the Fat, and Relic, and Rector Drath, which are all pretty top tier. And you're also going to have yourself 48 hours to use the promo code section to get yourself an extra amazing legendary champion, including things like Desert Queen for Takeover, or even Big Dog for one of the new champions you could be getting out of the promo code section, Turvold. And also right now, the new promo code RAID7 will even allow you to unlock Pelops, which is a new Argonite champion, which is kind of crazy. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into the path and let's summon a few of my ancient shards, see what the 1+1 is going to be for us. Right, here it is, the path event, anniversary path, and like I said, we have ourselves plenty of good stuff over here, including the middle path, which is going to require a grand total of 4 keys in order to get yourself the 2 rares, as well as 1 of the epics for the fusion. And as you guys are aware, the fusion is going to be out of 4 epics, which you need to craft out of 4 rares, and for that to happen you also need to level them up, ascend them, rank them up, and do it all over again in order to get yourself in the end 4 5-star fully leveled, fully ascended epics. So basically if you do the entire path, that is gonna allow you to skip leveling up 4 rare champions all the way up to 40, as well as go for them on tournaments, which is not a bad thing at all. Let's dive into the path and see what we are having over there. And it's not very cheap, guys. It's gonna cost you a grand total of 14 sacred shards if you go for it to get yourself the 4 keys as well as the champions, or something along the lines of 210 ancient shards. The cool thing right now is we have a good event for ancient shards. It's basically a 1+1 event. If you open yourself a legendary champion out of the ancient shards, that's also going to give you another legendary champion out of the ancient shards. And this event is going to last for 48 hours, 2 of which already passed. And you also actually get to pick a few champions here, which a lot of them are pretty amazing. This new girl is pretty hot if you ask me. You could definitely be going for her. She is a seriously good support champion out of the new Argonite, so it's going to help you big time both in the game in general, as well as for the Argonite's faction wars. And as for Ferrol, he is still one of the best champions you could be using to increase your damage on things like Titus teams, because he basically has a protection set on himself without wearing anything. And he also does give you a lot of extra res, perfect veil, and also decrease accuracy and block buffs. So an amazing champion both for Hydra and Chimera, for Titus teams especially, because there you will need a lot of res. And helping you decreasing accuracy would also be pretty good. So basically you're not even going to need to build any res on your Titus teams, and thanks to Ferrol you're still not going to get your buff stolen. These are going to be the 2 champions I would be picking if I did not have Ferrol. I do, so I would be picking this girl. And as for the epics, Geomancer, no need to talk about him, he's an absolute monster. Turagi can help you big time, and all sorts of different things like Scarab, for things like Doom Tower and Cursed City, and he can also help you in the faction wars, so there's that. And Locke Wayne you could be using for things like fusing Mikage. For me, I already have +4 both Turagi and Geo, so might as well put this bad boy for the sake of having +4 on him, or honestly just use him as a chicken, doesn't matter. That's not all though. In a couple of days, we're also going to have Sacred Shards 1+1, so be on the lookout for that one. Again, the same champions here, so again, I will be locking the same things, but I will not be summoning any Sacred Shards until we get the 1+1. I'm actually decently close to Mercy, so there's that. But yeah, wait for the weekend. It's starting on Saturday. And there you are going to be able to get yourself an extra legendary champion out of a single Sacred Shard if you get lucky. You probably won't, so it's going to be a few. Just don't forget, as soon as you open the 1+1, it's over. You're not going to be able to get yourself another 1+1. So no need to be blasting more of those, unless you actually do want yourself more points for the path itself, which you probably will anyway, but just be on the lookout. Keep in mind, it's not going to give you extra 1+1s, both for the Ancients, both for the Sacreds. After you've gotten yourself a single 1+1, the event is over for you. You're still going to be able to get the progressives, but no more 1+1s, that's for sure. That in mind, if you are planning on spending money on shards, voids and primals actually give you a little bit bigger return on money per shard spent. And to be fair, you could also just buy yourself some of the points, which is definitely not something I enjoy too much doing, but if you're really strapped for points, you could just blast yourself a good amount of points with 30 euro apparently, which is definitely pretty fucky. And 18,000, that's like exactly 4 Sacred Shards. So if you want to be buying yourself 4 Sacred Shards, for me that would be something like 80 euro. Whereas the points for 4 Sacred Shards is going to be only 30, so if it's points you want, definitely buying them straight out would be the best way. Dollar per point, but not getting any fancy pulls in the meantime. That sounds sucky if you ask me. Anyway, here's the math breakdown. What do we need to do? In order to get yourself the champions in the middle, you will need to get all 4 of these silly keys over here, and for that to happen, you're going to need to go down this path all the way down to the key. You're going to have to do the same from this path all the way down to the key. And here you're not going to need to do this again, since you did it for the path down there. You can just go ahead and start unlocking after that. And also for the right side, again, same deal. You don't need to be getting this and this again, so you could just go down here, grab the key, and go down here, grab the key again. If you hug the left and the right side, it's 50 points cheaper, but comes down to what kind of rewards you want, basically. Do you want the rank up charms? Do you want the rarity charms? And these here as well. Personally, I kind of do want these. I mean, honestly, they're so minuscule, it doesn't really matter, but yeah, just keep that in mind. And what is the grand total that is going to be for all of this? Well, here's the math for you guys. Math, ill. But yeah, here they are. It's gonna be a grand total of 63,250 points, which if you use Sacred Shards divided by 4,500, it's gonna be about 14 Sacred Shards. If you divide it by 300 for Ancient Shards, that is gonna be about 210. And I guess we can also divide it by 700 for Voids, just for the sake of this being a full video. About 90 Voids, and divide by 1800 for primals. It's gonna be about 35 primals, and we're talking just for the champions alone. If you, however, want yourself a little bit relic materials, especially from events we no longer can get relic materials from, including the Alice in Wonderland relic materials, it is gonna cost you a pretty penny. To get yourself the legendaries, it's gonna require you to get 6,000 for this thing and 15,000 for this thing as well. And if you want to get the mythical materials, that's where the bag really needs to get opened. 10,000 for the book and frickin' 30,000 for the goddamn mythic materials themselves. That's like about 8 Sacred Shards for just the 30k here. Not the best, but given that these are relics you can no longer get, it's kind of worth it. For me, I would actually go for it, even though I already have myself 3 cat frickin' gazes. But the cat's gaze is basically a mythical in disguise, and the odds of you actually getting yourself a cat's gaze out of this thing would be about 40-ish, 45% chance. Because if you do craft from a group outside of the standard group, you have a 50-50 chance of crafting from the thing you're crafting. but also a 50-50 chance of crafting basic bitch relic materials like Wand of Submission and Aspect of Seraph. So technically, when you are crafting with mythical materials, you have a 80% chance of crafting a Lego, 20 of crafting a mythical, and it's again 50-50 to craft from what you're crafting or from the standard group, which is not great, but these are the best chances for you to ever get yourself a Cat's Gaze on your account. If you skipped it, maybe it's gonna come back at some point, maybe it won't. Nobody knows really. So yeah, there it is. People in chat are telling me to craft this mythic material. Let's do it, guys. God damn you, chat, you baited me. Another freaking stick to put on my pile of sticks, but it is what it is. So yeah, guys, if you want to be crafting yourself some relic materials, it's not going to be the worst idea in the world, and I would say the Cat's Gaze would be the best option for you to be going for out of these materials. It's not very expensive. Like, it is cheaper than the rest of them. At least you only have to craft... you only have to spend 6,000 on this instead of 7,000 on the middle group, and also 10,000 for the Lego book instead of 20 for the mythical. But still, at the end, these are 15, these are 30. Not the cheapest, but if it's your only option, well, it doesn't come down to cheap. It comes down to can you actually do it. And in order for you to actually grab yourself all of those mythical materials, you are going to need to spend another 61,000 points, which is going to be another 13,000 sacred shards, or basically a little bit less ancients, voids, and the others. Let me see if I can actually quick math it here for you. Be a lot cooler if I can. Keep the function. Do this, and I botched it because what the fuck, bro? There you go, bruh. Man. Bro. Come on, dude, I just want the number. Okay, 200 free ancients, 87 voids, and 33 primals. So if you want to get both the heroes as well as the relic crafting materials, here's how it's gonna be. About 28 sacreds, about 415 ancients, about 177 voids, or about 69 noise primals. So I gotta say, the primals are kind of the most worth it if you're gonna be spending money here, because they usually cost like $5. Voids usually cost $3, and sacreds usually cost $20. Ancients should be costing $1. So all in all, it's actually not that bad to be going for primals. Let's actually math that out like this. Times 20 for ancients, how much it's gonna cost you. Times 1. I mean, no need to times anything. We're just gonna do this. Voids usually cost $3, and primals usually cost $5. There we go. It's gonna cost you $176 in terms of primals. If you can get yourself $5 offers for those, it's gonna cost you $270 if you're crafting through voids, $280 through sacreds, and $210 from ancients. And if we also add these basically, pretty sure I could have done this a little bit more efficient, but my Excel skills are a little bit rusty. Times 3 and times 5. There you go. If you want to get all of this done through your bank cards, it's going to be about $345 for primals, $530 for voids, $550 for sacreds, and $414 through ancients. All around, not the cheapest event out of the lot, but it is what it is, guys. In the end of the day, it is what it is. Anyway, without further ado, let's see what the +1/+1 for ancient shards it's gonna be for me. Wish me some luck. Let's see what that's gonna do. Let's see it, guys. Don't forget, we don't have increased odds. We just have 1/+1 for a Lego, so it is what it is. Thanks a lot, chat. Good luck indeed. So far, so bad. Let's keep on blasting. Lemon Easy and Samson. Not great. Not great, I can tell that much. Samson is interesting. Lemonici you already should be having. If you didn't have Lemonici, I guess it's okay, because you could be soloing Amius if you have a good blessing on her, but if you don't, well, it is what it is. So far, so bad for real for us, though. Ew. Blue tax. Thanks for that anniversary raid. Jesus, dude. Pretend a little. Pretend a little, bro. Bruh. This is trying to get pathetic, dude. This is trying to get pathetic. I hate it. Insane. What's this, 30? Without a frickin' epic even? Are you drugs raid? Jesus, dude. I mean, if we're gonna get blasted through Mercy here, might as well. I do need to open quite a lot of points, but damn, son. Don't do me dirty like that. You have a birthday, for crying out loud. You're starting school and whatnot. I don't know. 1+1 me, damn it. 1+1 me, for crying out loud. Brr. For eel. Where the Legos at, raid? I know you're harboring some Legos under these floorboards. Some enemies of the state, no doubt. Would not mind if we get ourselves some Argonites out of here, by the way. And also, you could actually get lucky and get some of the event Argonites out of here. Hey, look at that, we're getting Lockwings and shit. Would be pretty cool if you can get yourself some of the Argonites out of here, but it is what it is. Was the rare actually a void? If that's the case, the epic then is up for grabs, or it's vice versa. Didn't pay attention. Either way, I want to get myself the 1+1 Lego man. Where's the 1+1 Lego man? Seriously, dude. Let's not forget, it's not increased odds, it's only like 0.5% chance to get a Lego, but can I have a Lego, please? Be a lot cooler if I could have a Lego, please. Instead, we're getting the good old rare tax. Nothing beats the good old rare tax, guys. Should have played around it. Disgusting. Visibly disgusting. A lot of epics in this one at least, but I want to see a lot of freaking legendaries is what I want to see. Come on, dude, don't force me to buy. I don't want to be buying. Bruh. 4 ELZs. What was that? 150? Insane. Let me see what the shop offer has to say. Let me see what the shop offers have to say, but that was, I gotta say, diabolical. We bit on the diabolical side. 48 euros for this. Not worth it. Not worth it. 48 for this. A little bit more worth it, but not really. I'm gonna grab it just for the sake of opening a goddamn legendary, but damn, son, that was annoying. That was not supposed to happen. Alas, it happened, though. It did indeed happen, though. Now it's gonna give me an instant Lego, because we spent money, guys. Trust. It better be an Argonite. I can tell you that much. These are the 9 shards I had so far. Nothing beats the good old rare tax. What about the next? These are from the paid stuff. Some of that paid action over here. Brrr. The game is really playing hard to get, dude. We should be in the mercy now. Alas, the game shows us no frickin' mercy, yo. No mercy whatsoever. No mercy has been given, guys. Mercy has left the frickin' chat, dude. Last batch of tenors from the ones I possess. Surely, dude, this is in the mercy now. There you frickin' go. Okay. Ruel the Huntmaster. This guy looks pretty sick. This guy actually looks pretty sick. I don't remember him being super sick, but he's not super sick. he's okay. I think he's okay. Let me actually see what the hell Hades has to say about him. Yeah, he's a 4-star champ. Decent on things like Hydra, most of the dungeons and whatnot. Nothing too fancy. He's an okay champion, he definitely looks good. And we got ourselves a second copy of Lord Shazar, which is kind of okay for my Demon Spawn faction guardians. But other than that, nothing too amazing. So yeah, we already got ourselves 60,000 points, which is kind of cool. But we're still going to have to summon a lot more if we also want to get ourselves a little bit of the relic materials. As for the faction guardians, let's go to Demon Spawn and get ourselves 30 accuracy and 30 res. Ain't nothing wrong with that. There you go. Might as well show you a little bit of that path action while we're at it. But yeah, for the fusion, we could have gotten really lucky here and actually open ourselves a rare epic. Blue epic, more like it. But if you're going for voids, you could also get yourself some of these. So maybe you're not going to have to go for some of the events. It's just something worth noting you might be doing if you want to be skipping some events. Anyway, let's do what I said we're gonna. I am actually gonna go for the slightly more expensive path so we can get this. Let's grab these, this thing, that thing, and get ourselves the first key. Going for the middle section. I'm gonna go for the bruise, I guess. It's something. Grab this crap, that crap, whole lot of crapsicle. This is gonna allow us to get most of the rares, all of the rares right now. But also, we are gonna be getting the epic as well really soon. By the way, guys, this video is a one-shot, so if you guys hear me stuttering a little bit more than usual, it's gonna be done with 0 edits. I'm literally gonna just slap this on YouTube, make it a quick thumbnail and whatnot, and show it to you guys, which is kind of cool. I definitely was not able to be doing one-shot videos like this back in my day, but right now my video editor is actually having a holiday over at Italy, so enjoy your holiday, my guy. I can do this without you, apparently. But yeah, definitely better to have an editor than to not. So yeah, we basically need to open one sacred shard and we're gonna get ourselves Dexicos, but that is gonna happen on Saturday. And don't forget, you can also get yourself a few other points with a little bit of Dungeon Divers, guys. Let's not forget this thing also is Dungeon Diveable. Dungeon Divers is not the most amazing free-to-play way to get yourself points here, but it's still a way. Sadly, there's no more event dungeon for us to be farming on, so there's that. It just closed yesterday. But still, if you're doing your tournaments, like right now we have Ice Tournament, we have Champion Training real soon, and we're gonna have other stuff real soon as well. So you are gonna get yourself at least a couple of Ancient Shard worths of, more like Sacred Shard worth of points if you just play the game. So you don't need to get everything right now. Just revise what you have in 3 days from now and do what you must accordingly. And I gotta say, this new avatar frame also looks kind of sick. I might actually consider going for that one too, even though it's slightly more expensive than I would be happy to go for. But if we gotta open a lot of sacred shards for the 1+1, maybe I will, maybe I won't. And I'm also not sure if I'm actually gonna go for the 30 mythical myself. Like I said, odds of you getting a Cat's Gaze out of this are something like 45%-ish. But odds of you actually getting yourself a legendary out of the legendary materials, 40% chance, and again 50-50 for you to guess the Cat's Gaze or one of the other group. So yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for this video basically. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget you can check me out live on stream each Tuesday and Thursday where I do free account takeovers for you guys, and I also do paid account takeovers. You can check the description for both the links for Calendly or for Metafy. The choice is yours. If you want to support the channel for free, download the game from my premium download link, both from the QR code on the top of the screen or from the links below from the comment that has been pinned, that kind of stuff. And you're going to star rate the right way with Tholin Fellbeard, a bunch of amazing epics, and you still have time to get yourself Ezio and one of the amazing promo code champions. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Chris05, and I'll see you in my next video or stream. That was insane. That was insane. We actually managed to one-shot the whole damn video, dudes. That was kind of insane. So you watch this thing live. Now you can watch it on the video as well. Drop a comment. I was here live. As soon as it gets recorded. Kind of happy with myself that I actually managed to do this as a freaking one-shot. Insane. So yeah, guys, thanks for being here. Hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. But yeah, kind of a professional over here. This is a professional operation after all. Full-time streamer and whatnot. Happens to the best of us. We managed to slap it. One shot, one breath, one something, I don't know. But yeah, guys, if you want to support the stream for free, download the game from my premium download link on a device you haven't played before, and you're going to get yourself a ton of extra goodies with which you could be starting rate the right way. And yeah, thanks again for being here. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys on the next video, which is going to be live in about an hour. Or also, we can see you on the next stream, which is going to be on Tuesday, my dudes. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you soon, guys. Bye.